Hello everybody, welcome back to the Austria Grand Prix CRL round 3 for season 1. So as everybody is in the lobby right now, welcome back. I am new to this league, and War X Rage, the current championship leader of this round. Let's see what he can do at the Austrian Grand Prix. Welcome everybody, hope you're all well. I can't really check the comments, I'll go check them right now. And if you hear some bangs in the background, that is fireworks going off. Oh, what is this channel called? Alright, this is not going well whatsoever. I don't know what this YouTube channel is called. Is it called CRL? I can't really read the comments, I don't know what it is. CRL, I've typed that in and I can't find it. Competitive Racing League. I'm a bit ill, so please go easy on me. If I get things wrong, I'm so sorry. So welcome everybody to the stream. I'll try and read the comments out now if I can find them. I've done this before, by the way, I'm not new to commentating. Someone's gonna have to message me on PSN or Twitter what the YouTube channel's called, because I can't find it anywhere. My PSN is there, JME or Motors_02, so please message me what the YouTube channel is called so I can go check the comments. If I can check the comments on the actual broadcast. So people are all in the chat and I can't really see the comments. I don't know what the YouTube channel's called. Harmad. I'm going to try my best with these names because they're quite complicated to say, so apologies if I get your name wrong. Please bear that in mind. I really am sorry if I get your names wrong. Austrian Grand Prix. A good history, got good racing here. There's 3 DRS zones. I don't think it's really necessary to have 3 because it's quite enough good racing. It's a short track obviously, and slipstream is quite good here. You don't want to be in first place unless you've got the pace to pull away, because the DRS and the slipstream, if it's used to good effect, it can be overtaken. The main overtaking areas is down to turn 3, uphill braking and also downhill braking into turn 4. You get good side by side action into turn 5 and 6, the double left-handers. The penultimate corners, turn 8 and 9, is where you can invalidate your lap times the most if you don't get it correctly. Run down into turn 1, you don't want to get too greedy on the curb, and going out too wide can cause your lap to be invalidated, so you just need to be careful on the exit of turn 1. The strategy, I don't really know the strategy. I really picked up what the strategy is. Should be live right now, but I can't really see it. Oh yeah, there he is, found it. I found the YouTube channel, finally. I'm going to read the comments out right now. Maybe softs to hards. Yeah, depending how long you can extend your softs in for. In 30 laps, keep up the schedule. It is 30, let's go, keep up the schedule. I'm ready, mate, I'm ready, so I've just waited to everybody to ready up, so I had to sort out the radio, sorry for that wait. I don't understand why we're not going. We're 4 minutes ahead, so we should be starting at past, so don't know what's going on so far. I've not read anything on what's going on. I had to sort out the radio because it was being interrupted by another channel. This race should have plenty of action in it. 15 drivers on the grid. I don't know if it's including me or not. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't have a clue why we're not started yet. If anyone can let me know in the comments why we're not started. We're starting when Sam says go. So when he presses ready, we will be ready. I'm pretty sure Sam's ready, so how come we're not going? We're a bit behind schedule. Tyre wear expected to be low. Yes, I think we're finally going. I've not really raced here in 2019, I don't think, so I won't know what the strategy is. To be on the safe side, I will go for mediums and hards, depending how long the soft tyres can actually go for, because I don't have a clue. Some tracks the soft tyres just fade away instantly. 5 minutes late. Yeah, I know. Sorry for being late. I don't know what's going on. I'm ready, so I've got no excuse to yeah, I'm a bit ill, guys, by the way, so just bear with me if I get things wrong. I shouldn't get things wrong. I think it's just the speech wise I should get wrong. Easy track, I think is 10 corners or 9. That record of 103, if anyone could reach that. I think people have done 102s before, not really sure. And good luck to everybody in the race. Let's see what everybody can do. Our championship leader. So our championship leader, where is he? He's in the racing point, War X Rage. Let's see how his pace is, and let's see if he can maintain his championship lead. I'll read the standings out to you right now. So, War Rage, 37 points ahead of Pilot Plane. He's 4 points behind the championship leader. Third place is Yogurt. He's 12 points behind the championship leader. And he's 8 points behind second place. There's the top 3. As we now got the drivers coming out onto the track. Demon Racing, followed by the Mercedes and the Racing Point and the Renault. Black Vodka, I've seen him race in another league. I was commentating with him yesterday. Oh, not with him, but he was racing in the league. So I know what his pace is like already, judging by yesterday's performance. Laggy Racer, I also know him. We've raced a couple of leagues before and I've commentated. Seen him in the race as well. Quite a few people I already know in this lobby. The 2 Alfa Romeos following each other. As we head now to the McLaren, I think is Alex. We'll go aboard with him. He's on the medium compound tyre, the moderate grip and moderate wear. Such a short track, so we already got yellows in sector 3, but that's probably someone slowing down. As we head now to the final corner, the back end sliding a bit in the final corner. That's not really good news, but he's on the medium compound tyres and the track will evolve. So we head down this turn 1 now, touch the apex, clean on the curb as we are approaching uphill, ready for turn 3. Let's see what his first set is like. Should be a 15 or 16, a 16.2 as we head down into turn 3. Short shift to get the extra traction to the car. DRS open, heading downhill, braking for turn 4. Brake in between the 100. I think he braked a rather bit too early there. Heading down to one of my favourite parts of the track. I love to go side by side through the double left-handers. Don't go too hard on the exit, otherwise you'll get an invalidation from the game's logic. Yes, you can gain a bit of time through there, but at the same time you'll get an invalidation. And the tricky final 2 corners now, it's so easy to get wrong, especially when you're under pressure on your flying lap. And this will probably need the 106s, and it will be in the 106. It's a 106.8 from the McLaren driver, as Leggy Racer instantly goes on pole, and it gets replaced by Sam Gamer Official, who's 104.8 as Black Vodka sets a 106.0 in the Renault on the soft compound tyres. As we see the Red Bull driver also on the soft compound tyres, so most of these drivers go for the softs. We'll get the information up, and only one person has opted to go on the medium tyres. So this will probably be a soft race, unless the people outside the top 10 will start on the mediums or hards, as the 2 Alfa Romeos set their lap times. It's a 108.1 and a 109.2, so they're way off the pace. I don't think that's a proper representative time, as we see the Red Bull come across the line. And what will he do? Can he get to pole? And yes, he can. It's a 104.8. He's a few hundredths up on Sam Gamer Official. Yeah, so bad lap times for both Alfa Romeos. What the hell? So what's going on? And we see PTR Kelvin, going to the final corners now. Let's see what lap time he can do on the set of softs, which is everybody's going for except one driver who is in the McLaren. It's a 105.2 from the Mercedes driver, so he's 4 tenths behind his teammate who's in the pits right now. We'll find out. I think Dia Formula is going to 5th place with a 105.9. How did I take so much damage? I was going 30 miles per hour. CRL Alex, I'll probably go for another lap on the medium compound tyres. So I only know one person's strategy. He's just told me in the chat he's going on the medium compound tyres, but I'm not going to say who. And Alex is also on the medium, so are they going for that longer stint, as he takes too much curb on the penultimate corner, but don't seem to affect him too much as we head down to the line. And what will he set? A 6.4, so he goes 3 tenths quicker than his previous lap, but not anywhere near. Where's the championship leader then? Is he out on the track? Yes, he is. He's in sector 2, heading through the penultimate, not the penultimate corners, the double left-handers. A 44.8, so I don't know how much he's improved by, or is it enough to get pole position. As we head down to the penultimate corner, 6th gear, to the final corner, which should be 4th gear. DRS open, can he? I think he will. Oh yes, he will. It's a 104.3, half a second ahead of the Red Bull driver who's in the pits, and Sam Gamer who's gone on another lap. Black Vodka, he should be coming to the pits, so we've got on board with Sam Gamer Official. What can this man do? Can he get anywhere near a low 104? He's in the high 108s, 104s at the moment. We'll see what he could do on those soft compound tyres. And someone has just joined the session, and he's not on the list, so we'll probably be starting from the back. As we head down into sector 1 now, it says 15.9, so almost a tenth up on his lap. He misses the apex coming into turn 3. Short shifted to get the extra traction of the car as we head now into turn 4. The downhill braking zone. The Yoga is here. It puts it down to the first gear to get more rotation of the car. Try and turn the car in more. Taking a nice line wide for the double left-handers. He goes 2/10 quicker. Oh, could that be the validation? He went a touch wide through turn 8. This probably good enough for 104.5 if I'm correct. Oh, he got out too wide. But is it a validation? Oh, he goes a 104.5. I was correct. I was correct because his middle set he went 3/10 up, so I just assumed it from there. The previous pole sitter, I can't really say his name. I'm just going to call him the Red Bull driver. So I think he's just backed off on his lap now because he's a second down in the first set as we go on board with PTL Kevin, and I think he just got a nice slipstream from his teammate Sam onto that short straight. Headed down into turn 4, the downhill braking. That's a valid point. People are joining through midway through qualifying when they should be on time on 5:30, so they're about 15 minutes late. And if you're in a school class, the teacher will not accept it. As we head down, oh, he's going on the grass there. It's going to be too wide, preparing for the final corner, and he's got into the pits, so he will not complete the lap. We'll see what others are doing out on the track. The lobby's crashed. What do you mean the lobby's crashed? CRL Alex, so his best lap time was on the medium tyres. Now he's gone on to the soft compound tyres. The most grip but the high wear as he starts his lap right now, or did he just complete it because he's just telling me he's gone 3/10 quicker? Heading down to turn 1 then, DRS open for the second straight, 3 DRS zones. A massive opportunity for it to overtake him, and we expect to see some good fights, I hope. Going down into turn 3, shifted up into turn 4. A distant tow from the Alfa Romeo ahead of him, but I don't think it'll be too much for him to gain. Downhill braking into turn 4. Yes, people are joining midway through qualifying. I hate being ill while doing qualifying. Oh, I think he might have compromised him just a bit there from the Alfa Romeo driver getting out of the way. A visual distraction. He should have got out of the way on inside line of that double left-hander. Not way out on the outside at the very last minute, because he just damaged his tyres by going onto the gravel. So this is probably the 105s. It is. It's a 105.6. Where did he just go? He's got up to 7th place. We'll stay on board with Anime's body pillow coming through the final corner, but I think he's coming to the pits. No, he's staying out, so he's going for another lap. He's got 22 ERS to go for another lap here. It's a 110.5. The Alfa Romeo drivers are quite, I don't want to be too nasty here, but they're quite slow on pace. Pizza then, he's the only driver that not set a lap time, along with Lucas, who's down in 14th place. So Pizza then, on his first lap time, let's see what his first set time is. Can it be a good 15? It's a 60.1, not too bad. I believe he's a 10th away from what Sam managed to do, as the top two have came out of the pits now, along with PTL Calvin, sorry. Head down into turn 4 now, taking much curb on the entry. Coming through the double left-handers. So the two Alfa Romeo drivers are 7.8 and 8.7. They were quite close together on track as well. So when they're trying to get a slipstream, who knows? One driver on the mediums, which is Demon Racing, as Laggy Racer puts himself up into 4th place at 105.1. Not quite in the 104s, as Pizza has just made a mistake on the final corner and he has backed off. It will count his lap time, probably. It will not. He invalidated it too. War Rage there, let's go on board with these two. He's using the ERS for some reason on his out lap. I think Sam's on his official lap. I think War Rage was on the lap until he might have messed up somewhere. When he goes to pits, no. They both put on the out laps at the same time. So we'll stay on board with Sam Gamer official. There's yellows down in sector 2. Take most of the curve and he's gone to the pits. That's probably a validation. Like you rated in, who put himself up into 4th place at 105.1. Good lap time for the Ferrari driver. Kevin's out there at the moment. It's a 5.2, so he's a 10th away from Laggy Racer, who is in 4th place. Danny Formula's come out of the pits. Will then. I thought he was going to miss turn 1 then, but a dodgy turn 1, which means a dodgy exit on the and this is 60.4. He's improved by 6/10. That's his personal best time. He's improved by 6/10 in the first sector, which is a good time. The Alfa Romeo driver is struggling at the moment. Kurt, he can probably improve his lap time. Sam Gamer official and War X is, where is he at the moment? He's a 10th up on his best time. And what was it? It was a 4.1. No, it wasn't. It didn't count. He validated it. And we stay on board with the Alfa Romeo driver, half a second up in the final sector 2. He's lost 2/10 in between the first and second sector. What about the third sector then? Across the line, coming through the penultimate corners, tricky corners. I can tell that he's using full traction control. It'll be a 107.0, so he's improved by 7/10. Good effort from the Alfa Romeo driver. Good lap from him, whereas his teammates in the pits. He's 1.7 seconds behind his own teammate. Pizza though, struggling to set a lap time by the looks of it. As finally Lucas has came out of the pits, there he is in the Toro Rosso on those medium compound tyres. So he's finally come out to play. As Sam Gamer is on his second attempt, I think, of setting a lap time, or his third, because I think his second one got invalidated. As allowed check for you now. Yes, it did. So his second attempt got invalidated, probably through the penultimate corner. He's only 2/10 away from the pole man. Can he take pole position away from the championship leader, who is currently in first place? Sam Gamer is outside the top 3 in the championship. Oh, taking a nice wide line coming into turn 1 there. Good exit from Sam as he has DRS, climbing up the hill into turn 2, and he will get a nice toe to good effect as well. So, a second up, not a second up, what am I saying? A 10th up in the first sector then. Short shifted to get the extraction of the car. Let's see what he can do. Interestingly, downshifts into first gear. More rotation of the car to get the extra turn in. What is he like through the middle sector? 2/10 up, so it's a good lap time, and it could be on course for pole position. And he took most of the curb there and more of the track limits with it. Push and as hard as he can to get that provisional pole position if he can get it. And he's got wide again. And it's a 104.1, and it has put him into pole position. So not in a validation, but pole position. And he's retired from the session, so that's him done. As there is the championship leader coming out of the pits. Ooh, a bit too close for comfort there. So as he got for a second cooldown lap there, there's yellows in sector 1 for Sam's retired car. So this guy's not on a lap. Lucky Racer, I don't know if he's on a lap. So we'll go on with PTO Kevin. Rage might get it. He could possibly get it. As well, Bob Kevin, he'll get a good tow from the driver in ahead, and I can't tell who it is. It is a McLaren driver. Rage is a contender for pole position, but I think the rest of the field is too far away, as Kevin has just messed up his lap. But he did go a bit quicker through the middle sector, which is probably taken away from him. So he's got out too wide through the turn 5. Lucky Racer got out wide just like Sam did. And what is it? It's a 4.9. 2/10 up on his previous best lap time. There he goes then. Oh, this is McLaren who's just crashed. He's almost a 10th down in the first sector. And he won't get pole position, that's him. That's it done then. He could have taken pole position and he's retired from the session. It was too happy Throttle coming out of turn 2. And he, I think he just missed the braking point slightly. Sorry if I keep sniffing. So what's his middle centre like then? It's a 10th up, and it's not enough for pole or second place. So he'll probably set a 104.7. When I say a 10th up, I mean his best lap time, not the pole position's time, his best lap time. That's what it means if he's a 10th up or... And let's see if it is... Yes, it's a 4.7, so I was correct. Lucas then, a 35.8 on the medium compound tyres. I don't know if that's quick enough, but he's put him into 12th place, so good effort from him. Wall's coming to the pits, Lucky Racing's in the pits, so I think qualifying is done then. Time made in 4 minutes and 15 seconds. The qualifying is over, so our pole man is Sam Gamer Official, the Canadian who's taking pole at the Austrian Grand Prix. War Rage, the championship leader, in 2nd place. The Red Bull driver of Mad in 3rd place, Lucky Racer in 4th, Kevin in 5th, Peter in 6th, Black Vodka. Good effort from Black Vodka. He struggled in Hungary. I know this is from a different league, and he was in last place in Hungary and was spinning quite a lot of times, so good pace from him. Formula's in 8th, Demon Races in 9th on the medium compound tyres, so he set those in the side of the top 10, so he will definitely start on those tyres. Coming into the race, there it is then. Sam, Rage, Mad, Laggy Racer, PTRL Kevin, Pizza, Black Vodka, Demon Racing and the Dutchman to ride off the top 10. The one driver got disqualified and the other, don't know what happened to him. I don't feel well whatsoever, but I'm still doing this, so sorry if the commentating is a bit dodgy. I could do way better than this. Should be an interesting race then. For the top two drivers, War Rage and Sam Gamer Official, expect a fight between those two, and there should be plenty of opportunities to overtake. Your hand is shaking after that lap. It was a good lap. You were 4/10 behind War Rage and 7/10 behind Sam Gamer Official. So good effort from you. I felt the adrenaline in league races, but the adrenaline always gets to be at the first lap. You've got to be careful in the first lap. You just got to know when to position your car. You got to look behind you as always. 17 drivers. There's the extra 3 who's just joined. You had purple in sector 2. Yeah. So when you set a lap time, you just got to be consistent. You can't really. I don't know how to explain this. You had purple sector 2, so you're probably overexcited, and being overexcited probably caused you to mess up in the penultimate corner, as I saw you going out wide. You just got to be careful. When you get purple, you just got to stay consistent about it. You can't really get overexcited unless you probably get pole position across the line. Then yes, you can get excited, but you just got to remain calm at all times because the adrenaline can get above you, and you just want to keep pushing more and more and more to try and maintain the purples in sector 2, 3, wherever. The adrenaline will probably be on lap 1 as well, because every driver wants to make their place up. It's a short formation lap. CSG, Comedy Shorts Gamer, if you know what I'm talking about. I can't wait for this race to see how it pans out throughout the session. The championship leader in first place, I probably head back to the championship standings and see Pilot Plane, who is not here, so he'll miss out on massive chunk of points. And what about Yogurt? He's in the session, he's in third place in the championship standings, and he's currently in last place. Sparks, hello Sparks. I don't know what's going on so far. Everybody has lined up, I think. Nope. We always get that one person who arrives late to the party. And wasting time too, as finally he arrives. Good camera angle here, so the 5 lights are out, and it's a good start from Sam Gamer Official. He maintains his pole position. No, it's the second lead. It's the fourth Racing Point who gets a better start, but he outbreaks himself into turn 1 and allows Sam to get back. What about the Red Bull? Can he overtake the Racing Point too? Yes, he can. He slots in between third place. So War Rage is just massively lost out. But what about the Red Bull? Can he get a good slipstream into turn 2? We go. Oh, the Racing Point has almost hit the back of him, and he will probably fall down the order into 4th place. The least anyways, and yes he does, so he tucks in behind the Ferrari, and he's over ambitious coming into turn 1 as he goes down the inside now. Can he make it stick? Bag wheels, but yes, he makes the overtake. So the championship leader in third place, as we have Sam leading the race, and we'll see what's going on behind. Looks like a clean start from everybody. We've got a battle for 7th place going side by side. It's Pizza and V8 as the McLaren sneaks through, which I thought he was, but it was just lag. Which one of them going to yield then, coming into the penultimate corner? The lag is absolutely horrible as the McLaren. Oh. So I don't know where the Renault is, but we'll go back on board with the top 2. If he can stay in his slipstream, he'll possibly overtake him. Yeah, so over ambitious then. I think the second part of the phase of the start, the second phase of the start, War Rage got a much better start than Sam. In the first phase it looked like Sam got away better than War Rage. Going wide into turn 3 yet again. He almost hit the back of the Red Bull coming into turn 3. Last time out on lap 1. One more lap, he'll get DRS if he can stay within a second of Sam Gamer Official. There's 3 DRS zones as CO Alex's came into the pits. So I don't know what's happened there between these two, but they have come into the pits and one of them's just gone onto the hard, and we've got yellow flags. Where was that then? I think it was one of the Alfa Romeo drivers who just had a brief moment going off the track. As Sam probably will get a warning flag for going wide. So DRS is enabled there. This is where the main overtakes will happen. DRS on the main straight and on the second straight and on the third, as the V8 field has just left the session, so he was currently in 13th place. Too far back to make a move, but the Racing Point isn't, so we'll go on board with the Racing Point and see if he can overtake second place. He almost hit the back of him again. He always breaks late into coming into turn 3. Yogurt versus... He goes off the track. I think he probably outbraked himself coming into turn 3, and so did Demon Mason, who had a poor exit coming out of turn 3. Allowed Black Vodka to go down the inside, but they hit each other and he spins! And he also hit the Toro Rosso as well because he wasn't ghosted in time. So Black Vodka then, I don't know whose fault that was, whether he should give him more space or not, but yet again there's contact through turn 4 as we see the Alfa Romeo driver going very wide. I think one of the Alfa Romeo drivers has lost his front wing as well. And he's lost both end plates. Yellow flags to set to 2, but the battle for second is more important as he gets a time penalty for good measure. breaking down this turn 1, coming into turn 2. We've got yellow flags everywhere. War Rage, he seems to be outbraking himself all the time. He's done it at this particular part of the track in turn 3. More cautious this time coming into turn 3. We've got 2 drivers in the pits, and PTL Kevin's all over the back of the Ferrari of Laggy Racer. Having DRS but still can't make a move. Further down the field then. As Alex has just set the fastest lap on this brand new set of soft tyres. We've got yellow 2 sets of 1, and it is the Haas driver. And one of them was retired. Was just retired for the session. Yellow flags everywhere, and it's only lap 4. Jesus guys, calm down. 36 laps in this race, and there's plenty of action going on. One of them's DNF'd. War Rage. He has DRS, but so does the Red Bull in front of him. The gap's just over a second. He almost hits the back of him as well. Between first and second, so this time he will not get a DRS, so he'd be vulnerable to War Rage behind him, who is coming at a rate of speed. Into turn 3 we go. Can he outbrake him? Not yet. It's I thought he was going to push him off the track then, but interestingly, the Red Bull gets DRS, and he'll tuck him behind to try and overtake him into turn 4 to try and get him back. He'll go down the inside. No, he won't. So War Rage just has the edge over the Red Bull. You can't take your place back. You should be able to take your place back unless you were retired. Who are you? You are SSX3. Have you retired for the session, or has your AI retired for the session? That's probably why you can't get back into the session. Nice battle going on for 14th place here. Demon ahead of Yogurt, who's on the hard compound type, soft, sorry. I don't know why I said hards. Sam just seems to have the edge. He's outside the top 3 for the championship, but can he get in range? You are V8 fueled. You're currently in 9th place. There's your AI, so you should be able to get back into your car. You should be able to get back into your car. I'm still driving. Yeah, you are still driving. You should be able to get back in. You're still in 9th place, so 2 championship points. And we've got yellow flags everywhere at the moment. Where are they? Nowhere, so... nothing's going to happen between the top 3. So we'll go on board with PTO Kevin. You can't for some reason. I don't know what's going on between you and your lag issues. Oh yeah, you were the Renault who was lagging quite a lot, so... not close enough to make a move into turn 3. Too far back. We'll go on board with Lucas because he starts outside the top 10 and he can't make a move. He just messed up his exit, so he just cost his opportunity to overtake Chris in the Red Bull. And Kevin is still behind the Ferrari of Laggy Racer. We are back, and it is Kevin who has the DRS now. You're back in, so good lad, and get racing the shuttle. Oh, that could have been a puncher if it was real life, but just gets away with it, and Laggy Racer has DRS for good measure too. And it looks like they are trying, despite these two are fighting, these two are actually catching up to the Red Bull driver in front of them, as these two then. War Rage is in 9/10 between. This is going to be a heated battle. I can't wait for this battle to unfold, because I know War Rage is quite a mad lad. Probably that's why his name is Rage. His braking seems too aggressive, as he saw into turn 1, lap 1. Kevin, 2/10 behind the Ferrari. But yet again, compromising his exits is not going to help try to fight this Laggy Racer in 4th place. So yellow's into 2, and that's, well, yeah, that's just a ditched Williams into turn 3 as the leaders are coming up, and he's retired. Yet again, the Racing Point has DRS, but still can't get close enough for Sam. Now, yet again, Kevin cannot get close to Laggy Racer. I don't know if his straight line speed is good, whether Kevin usually struggles on the exits or not of the corners, because he just can't get the launch he needs out of the corners, as we go on board with the Alfa Romeo driver. Let's see how he's doing. As Laggy Racer gets a time penalty, but we'll go on board with the battle for the lead. And it looks like Sam's struggling on these set of soft compound tyres, because we got the Racing Point just right behind him. I'm so sorry. That wasn't supposed to happen. 3 DRS zones. He should probably... Nah, I don't think he's too close enough to make a lunge into turn 2. This time he gets his braking spot on, where Sam just goes a bit deep, missing the apex. But the straight's not long enough for War Rage to overtake. As TR Alex has just got past Black Vodka because he has came to the pits to get rid of those soft tyres. He's all over the back of the young Canadian. As Aiden picks up a time penalty now, people will get loads of time penalties to keep cutting corners. It's so easy to do it, but you just got to be careful as we come onto the main straight. Half a second between these two. I just feel like breaking my nose at the moment. It's just annoying. Not getting the speed he needs in that racing point to try and overtake the Mercedes. Is just too far back, as we see 2 extra drivers have came into the pits. Now, what I thought interesting is Kevin's on the medium compound tyres, and he has came. No, he's not. He's just, yeah, that's, ignore that. Sorry. So they both want the medium compound tyres, and they rejoined in 8th and 9th. Who has me? Oh, Sam's just got War Rage has just got more ERS than Sam. Only about 2% now. So they both got quite high ERS. But where are they going to use it? Who's going to come into the pits first to get rid of these soft compound tyres? Is one of them going to pull the trigger to do the undercut? So they both stay out for one more extra lap. I don't know when these two are going to pit or not. Head down into turn 1 now. Half second in it between these two. And he still can't make the move despite having DRS. Thought it could be an easy challenge for him, but Lucas, the guy who starts outside the top 10, is into 4th place. We've got 2 drivers in the pits. The Red Bull has just came out on track onto mediums, and the Ferrari behind him has gone to the hard. So does he believe that he can't make... No, he hasn't. So why is he telling me he's gone to the hards then? So he's on the mediums as well. Nice camera angle from the two, but we see Sam and War Rage getting closer. nice sound, I'm so sorry for that. So it looks like War Rage is losing a bit of pace. He's just dropped back dramatically from Sam. But he still has DRS though. And he just can't make the move. Kevin is right behind the Ferrari driver of Laggy Racer, who's struggling. I don't know if he's actually on the hards or not. He could be on the hards. He says on the graphic on the left hand side of your screen he's on the hard tyres, so could it be the game? I don't understand what's wrong with this game, but you know, since set 3, I'm going to check the battle though, because this is more important, as Kevin will try and go around the outside, but he has the inside line, but he has better traction coming out of turn 1, and he squeezes him onto the curb, as Laggy Racer just stays ahead, with DRS for good measure from Kevin. Let's see who just spun then, and it's just cleared up rather quickly. So, he's outside of DRS range now. These two are stayed out. They have not come into the pits yet. Neither has Chris in third place, so these two extended their stint to try and probably make sure they can make it end to the end on the medium compound tyres. How long have those soft tyres got in them? Kevin is still stuck behind the Ferrari, and there he is then putting the Ferrari under massive pressure. Can he go around the outside? He will try to. Interesting, they're both still on track, which I thought Laggy Racer was just going to push him out wide, and they're side by side now coming into turn 3. There they are. Laggy will have the inside line and DRS for sure, because he was behind in the detection point. Look at that, pushing him off the track. And he has got DRS to stay in front. If you keep doing that, he'll be still. So the first trigger has been pulled by Sam. He's coming to the pits. Laggy Racer got the gap down. So staying out one like an extract, a good idea. He's going to try and undercut him. On go the medium compound tyres. So Chris is in the pits as well. And he looks like he's going to be safe from Lucas. So yes, he's in clear air. Brand new tyres. Let's see what he can do. Let's see if War Rage will come into the pits at the end of this lap, because he does not want to be staying out there. Old soft tyres. And we've got a Venom who's just spun, and that's V8 Field, the one who's been having laggy issues so far. So he just did what Verstappen did and just went out wide into turn 8. I feel like my commentary has just been horrible today, but this time the switch back from Kelvin has actually paid off now. He's just got ahead of him. Can he stay ahead of him? Will Laggy Racer go down the inside? No, he don't. But a massive loss from Kelvin, but I think he's safe. And we've got yellow to set to 3 again, as we see a battle going on for 9th place. Demon versus Anime. V8 Asfield has come to the pits, and so has our race leader. I think Sam will definitely get him. I can hear his car coming out of the pits. Oh, that's a massive gap. I think he just cost himself there. That is a massive gap from first to second. Was that really worth it from War Rage, the championship leader? Look how much he's just cost himself. 3 seconds. These two are still going at it. This DRS is keeping him behind him. I'm so sorry, my commentary is not really good today. Due to this being a short track, he's able to stay behind him and get DRS, then try and overtake him at the end of the straight. We can see he's on the hard, the mediums, but it says he's on the hards apparently. He's almost made it to half distance of this race. Luke is doing a good job on those medium compound tyres. He's not pitted yet. He started outside the top 10 as well. People back in Canada, the qualifying will be on shortly for the USA. So the time zone is not a massive difference from Canada to USA. So it is probably about 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock back in USA, Canada. So it's on for the normal time, and they don't have to wait as long as we do, because our day starts much later than the USA and the Canadians. So because Sam can finally watch a Grand Prix at its normal time, as you don't have to wait. I reckon being in the United States is a good idea, because it's on the far side of the left-hand side of the world. Because we're now in North America and South America for the main part of the season until Abu Dhabi comes, which will be probably in the east. Because usually when we watch F1 it's probably on about 1 o'clock, but when we come to a place like Australia it's on about 3 o'clock in the morning, which I don't want to get up for. Japan probably as well, Singapore definitely. Places in America we've got to wait till night time because their time is behind us. So Lucas on those all medium compound tyres, and will probably be no match for the Red Bull drivers. Brand new set of mediums. No, he's not going to go down this turn one. Oh yes he is, he's not going to wait for him, and he pushes him off the track as well. So good move from the Red Bull driver there. He's not going to wait as he gets DRS as well and pulls away, but the Toro Rosso driver will get DRS from him on the third activation zone, but I don't think he will put much of a fight because he is on those medium compound tyres as he has not stopped yet. And Kelvin is still fighting the Ferrari driver of Laggy Racer, which you thought would have been an easier fight considering he's on the most durable tyres with the least grip. Are we going to use this to 2? And let's see who it is. Nobody so far. Looks like the McLaren will make an overtake maneuver, and he turn 1, can he do it? No, the Renault will stay ahead of him. Good move from the Renault there to stay ahead, as he has his teammate now who is a ghost. The Renault driver gets to the grass and allows the McLaren back through. Oh my god, what is the Renault driver doing? The ghosted Renault, he's a lapped car. He should not be fighting at all. He should be letting the McLaren driver through and not be distracting them. So the Renault driver will probably get a penalty if he doesn't let these guys through. He's still ahead of the McLaren driver. And regardless of being on all new tyres, blue flags are blue flags, he should get out of the way. But I'm going to keep an eye on that because we've got Laggy Racer versus Kelvin, and Kelvin will do the switchback, but he does not have DRS. Good fighting between these two. Pulls out to the left because he has got better speed coming down into turn 4. Kelvin locks up. They're side by side. Will he push him onto the grass? Almost. Will this be side by side through turn 5? Nope. Kelvin. Whoa, actually yes. I thought Laggy Racer we're going to actually touch as well. Oh no, Laggy Racer, what has he done? Did he touch and he unsettled the car and he is off the track. There's his teammate behind him as well, so yeah, bad news for him as his teammate smartly lifts out the throttle, so he's not going to be overtaken there. the battle for the top two looks like it's not going to be happening because the gap's been staying the same between the top two. So I don't know if War Rage has got the pace to try and keep up with Sam or even overtake him, because he's the championship leader and he will extend his championship lead between second and third. But Sam will probably be up there. If he wins this race, I don't know where he will be in the championship standings. I can't mentally figure it out. Yeah, he likes to use all of the track, Sam does. Not all of the track, he likes to go off the track as well to turn 8 if the track allows him to do that with the track limit warnings system. Kelvin then in a lonely 5th place because his partner has just spun right here. $14 laps to go as Lucas finally enters the pits, and he gets a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Will he go to the softs? Yes, he will. With 14 laps to go, and he was stationary rather longer than he wanted to, probably serving his penalty, as the Red Bull driver gets the penalty for multiple warnings, so he'll probably cut the corner in that process. And Aiden has just left the session. The battle between the top two. Whoa! More Rage is actually brought the gap down, half a second down, so keep up with this pace. There will be a fight coming soon, unless he can keep up with his pace, but if he doesn't, then that's it for them. As we see a battle between the Renault and the McLaren yet again as they head down onto the second straight with DRS open from the Renault driver on the outside line, but he'll have the inside line coming into turn 3, and he actually hits him. I don't know how he managed to do that. So, whoa, this is horrible driving. There's touched each other, barging. I don't know if you actually noticed, but it keeps switching from the hards to mediums. He's telling me he's on the hards, then he keeps going back onto the mediums, which is rather strange, because look, he's on the mediums now, but if you put it back to spectator mode here, it'll probably go back onto the mediums, which it doesn't. Try to go down the inside, and there's not enough room to make it down the inside, as there is V8 Field, who was up into 9th place, but rather messed up his race quite significantly, as he's out the points. So Lucas then, with the one with the fresher tyres, he will probably set the fastest lap of the race because he's on the soft tyres, and he will probably overtake Demon Racing because V8 Field's actually spun it as well. Oh, the Red Bull driver dives down the inside, and that's put Pisa unawares, and he well, let his teammate through rather easily. And there is Lucas then, who go around the outside. They will stay around the outside. DB Racing touches wheels, but it's not enough to cause any damage. The battle between the Renault and McLaren is still going on. 2.4 seconds the gap from the lead now. He's brought the gap extra 3/10 down, so that's good news because we want to see about going on. It is a quiet race, but Chris has overtaken the Ferrari driver. We got to have a bit of a DRS trade now, as Lucky Racer, it keeps switching from the hards to mediums. I think he's definitely on the hard compound tyres. Look at that, it's switching. It keeps switching from the mediums to hards. There it is, you can see it. Why not does he keep doing that? It changes colours all the time. When you go on off-ball camera, there it is, he's on the hard compound tyres, and for one moment he's back on the mediums. So if you can do that in mid-air, then you just have to pit all. I'm only joking, I know it's lag, but still it's annoying. A DRS train for 5th place then. keeps changing from the mediums to hards. Austria is normally so good for me, but hard tyres are so shocking, and randomly my car loses all grip and I spin. Then I rage quit because it was peeing me off. Unlucky for you, come back stronger for next race, mate. I'm pretty sure you have got the pace, but just be careful on tyres. And he has a penalty for cutting corners, more rage. You know what? I might get V8 Field into the party, so we can have a little discussion about his race. So if I can get him into the party, I will. If he's still here, please join the party, because I want someone to talk to. Where he is, V8 Field. I can't really invite to the party, so view profile. Oh my god. Probably took longer than it should have done. So welcome V8 into the party. How are you doing?
I am alright.
Can you put your is your audio allowed to be shared so we can hear you?
Yeah, I think it is.
So we'll start off with qualifying then, if I adjust my settings because I can't really hear so far. So qualifying, how did that go for you then?
Well, I crashed.
Oh yeah, you did, didn't you?
I don't know what happened there. So, what it was is I went off because, well, I stamped on the foot. I stamped on the accelerator too quick, and then traction. You know, I don't have it on, so it just sent me into a spin.
Yeah.
So that was tad annoying.
Oh, just to interrupt, Laggy Racer has just hit Pizza. He sent into a half spin, but they both recover and off they go. So, yeah, Laggy Racer's got a bit of footwind damage, and he will try to overtake him around the outside, coming into turn 4, side by side to turn 4 as he locks up, and he's made the move stick. So, sorry to interrupt, but continue.
No problem. So yeah, I lost all traction there, and then out of nowhere, just I was coming back on the escape road, and then I hit the wall a tiny bit. I was going about 30 miles per hour, and then yeah, it was just happened, and I DNF'd, which was frustrating, but it wasn't the end of the world. I wasn't that annoyed. Then the race came, and I started off laggy as hell. I don't know how, and then yeah, it all just kind of spiraled out of control.
You currently it's 9th place when you rejoined, but do you think the tyres were too cold for you to spin? Or was it your setup wise?
I think I might have not. I don't think I had enough downforce personally, and I just kept losing the car out of the corners. It was frustrating, but yeah, I have to move on. Only one race. I did DNF out of Canada, but oh well. You know.
Do you reckon your pace would be strong here if you had the right strategy?
I think if I didn't crash so much, I'd be within the points. To be honest, I think yeah, I was pretty solid throughout when I was actually driving. Normally, I was being respectful. I was letting the people who'd crashed out go through again. You know, I'm just joining back in the session.
Yeah, I could see. I think it was just rather frustrating for you to keep leaving and rejoining.
Yeah.
But massive respect for you though to keep trying to get back in the session, not just rage quitting. But I saw you spin in turn 7. What happened there?
I really don't know. It was all a nightmare. I spun like 3 or 4 times. I know that in the last 2 corners my car suddenly just lost all grip, and I actually lost it, which was a real kick in the teeth. I was so annoyed. I was angry as hell.
I've just seen a battle between the 2 Ferraris, and they're going at it. No respect between these two whatsoever. I don't know if you can see it on your screen, but these two are absolutely going at it.
I can be like Martin Brundle. I can be alongside.
Oh yeah, that's fine, mate. That's fine. Co-commentator then. So if you just missed out, you see on lap 14, I think Sam pitted first before War Rage, and War Rage will drop behind 3.2 and they're side by side. Take us through it, V8 Field.
Oh, well, they're coming to the middle sector here. It's Sam Gamer leading this race, but they are hammer and tong, nose to tail. They are not giving an inch for each other. I think in the DRS straights, Wall's going to get him.
Definitely.
These two are unbelievable. It's magical.
To be honest with you, coming out of the pit stops, I didn't think these two would fight because War Rage was 3.2 seconds behind Sam. Stayed out an extra lap on those soft tyres, didn't do any dividends to his strategy, but he's actually caught up to Sam and now he's fighting him for the lead. And he's picked up a time penalty, so I think those two are equal because I believe War Rage has got a penalty too, so this is a battle on track.
I'm watching the Ferraris battling, and I think they might have just made a bit of contact.
They made contact before they actually hit each other.
Yeah, they hit each other again.
Yeah, I think that's four times. Jesus Christ!
This is, oh my word, someone has lost it.
It's deep in racing, but the battle for lead. Sam is down the inside, and he managed to keep War Rage behind him just for another moment there. Two battles going on at once. And look at that, War Rage! I was actually thinking of going down the inside, but I thought better of it and tucked it behind him. The two Ferraris are still going at it. This is unbelievable.
I think Pete's has just let his teammate go through. Not quite sure why. They're coming back towards the back marker. He's gonna let them through gracefully. They kind of thing.
Should let them through, and he's a ghosted car as well, so it's easy overtake. No distraction through there, but he's defended on the grass as well. But we'll go back to the battle for the top two because they are so close between each other. 4 laps to go, so he might have left it a bit too late, War Rage, trying to overtake Sam, because we know Sam's a good defender.
Sam is yet to win in CRL despite being one of the, arguably the best driver to some. What's great about this is that they have 24 seconds to arm up behind them and battle all they want. Well, Sam's going to lose the back end of it, I think.
He did, he slid through that corner.
Yeah. Just going to allow War Rage.
The yellow flag is for Anime, I think, because I think he had a bit of a moment coming out of the turn 6. He went a bit too wide.
Yeah, he looked slow coming out of that corner. I think he might have had an incident. Alex has actually gotten past both of the cars that lapped him. I think they've just been bashing so hard. It's really just invited him to go back through.
So before we go to the ball with Sam and War Rage, is this your first time league racing or have you done it before?
I've been league racing since around the summer. Yeah, I've only had my wheel for a couple months, and I'm still getting used to it. Warriors is actually gonna maybe look to the outside.
Yeah, that was that was crazy.
That was scary. What great defending! Wow.
I want more of this when the race ends. Because Sam's defending is on point.
Oh, Anime's gone off the track. To let them through. It's dedication from the Alfa Romeo.
I actually didn't see the Alfa Romeo go off the track. He must have been ghosted at that point.
That Alex YTP 14 with a fastest lap of a 1:06.4, I believe.
Considering he's on a brand new set of softs as well, so it's kind of expected.
McLaren not having the best of days. 9th and 10th.
Lucas has got past. Oh, Lucas has got off the track because he had to avoid the other Ferrari. Otherwise, he would have hit him into turn 3.
Mental. This race is heating up with only 2 laps to go.
Finally, we get some action. It's been quite boring all race, but finally, we're getting quite a lot of action towards the end of the race. And Sam's defending. Sam's defending is absolutely fantastic.
I am loving this battle. I think Sam deserves to win this race.
He was on pole. Can he convert it to a win?
I could watch these two race all day. It is absolutely mesmerising. Coming through the middle sector.
I'm still surprised the two drivers are coming at it. They even hit each other and he almost forced his teammate to go to a half spin. They're the DRS train.
Binotto will not be happy with this.
Yeah. The Toro Rosso eager to get past because he's on those soft compound tyres. He had good pace through this race. He took those soft tyres, medium tyres to lap 18, I think. No, lap 22, sorry.
Oh, Laggy's gone off the track. There's been contact between Lucas and Pizza.
So one more lap, well, 2 more laps to go, including this one. Can War Rage send an aggressive dive bomb as he defends the inside line into turn 3?
We've seen this before. They make contact.
He's not giving any inches, is Sam.
Sam was right to force him off the track there. They were not completely side by side. They're going to get to the point where War Rage is just going to
flip out. Yeah.
The inside.
He'd probably start flipping out if he can't make this overtake.
Personally, I hope not.
The adrenaline starts kicking in, doesn't it, when you're battling for first place, especially when the laps are closing in. The adrenaline is a bit too much and you probably start overreacting when you shouldn't be, but it's part of racing. Things happen like this, so let's hope they can stay calm with each other, because we are coming to the final lap between these two.
I'm just looking to see if any drivers have penalties. Sam does have a penalty, and War Rage, I'm just looking to see.
There it is then, the battle for the lead, and he defends the inside line. He must be pushed.
This is beautiful racing. Is he going to get past him?
Oh! I thought he's
almost lost the car there.
I thought he hit himself.
I think they made a bit of contact. Warridge is gonna he's actually gonna lock up. This is beautiful. On the last lap, they could be side by side on the line. I don't know about penalties. Oh, they made contact!
No! Oh my god!
Oh, the Warridge is on the grass.
Oh my god! I knew something like this was gonna happen.
They've been battling for so long.
That's oh my god.
Sam is celebrating early. He's weaving along the track.
He's showing off to War Rage that he can do it.
Will not be happy, but penalties may come into play here. I'm not sure who has what.
So across the line.
Cross the line. Sam is going to provisionally win the race, and War Rage will not take the win. Sam gets his first win in CRL.
Nice win, Sam. Sorry you couldn't do it at your home Grand Prix Canada, but you've done it in Austria, so it doesn't matter.
Beautiful driving.
War Rage, you just need to calm down, mate, because you could have won that race. You could have defended on the inside line. You were in front of Sam at one point, but the adrenaline probably got to you. And third place comes the Red Bull. Finish race started.
But back to this Ferrari battle. Lucas might be within a shout here. Good day for Red Bull as well.
Oh no, actually, PTR Kelvin's just beat him on penalties.
Oh yes, he's in third. Laggy is going to get another time penalty. I think Lucas is going to get 6th.
He does.
He does.
No, he doesn't. Pizza takes it. Pizza takes it.
Pizza. Wow. What an end to the race. CRL Alex YTV14 is going to retire.
And the last person across the line is who was it? Demon. So all the action coming down on the very last lap. I was so close. That's what I want to see, but it's a bit too much if you think, because they were shoving each other on the grass.
Look at that, on the podium, Sam Gamer official takes his first win in CRL.
War Rage second.
His name it is.
PTRL Kelvin in third. The Red Bull in fourth, Chris in fifth, Peter in sixth, Lucas in seventh, Leggy in eighth, Demon in ninth, and CRL Alex to round offside the top 10, who DNF'd but still scores a point.
And quiet race from PTRL Kelvin, but a solid one. He's managed to make his way up into P3. You know, it's a shame that V8 field driver, you know, he had such a good opportunity to win this race, but, you know,
Yeah, hopefully he could come back stronger next race. There's the retirement. It's quite a lot of retirement. It goes from 10th to 17th, but I don't think Anime actually retired.
No, Anime was 2 laps down.
Yeah, he was 2 laps down, so he hasn't actually retired. He just didn't.
He finished on what lap? On lap 36. Yeah. Well,
I wish I had a co-commentator with me because I've always done commentary solo. I can't find a co-commentator, but it was nice having someone alongside the commentary box talking to, instead of me talking to myself for 36 laps. Say it again.
I'm retiring next season, so you know. Then I might miss some races because big exams this year.
You got exams? You in year 11?
Yeah, I am.
Well, I wish you the bestest luck, and it will be stressful because year 11 is a very stressful year. Just keep it. Well, I don't know what to say because my last year was year 11 in school. Just just have a social life still, because teachers tell you to not have a social life, which is BS in my opinion. You still have a social life, still go out and do things, and still revise when it comes to the main points of January, February, March. Enjoy October, November, or November, December. And I will start revising in January, February, March onwards.
Yeah, I'm going to start after Christmas.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start properly doing it.
Exams are very hard this year. I experienced it last year and it was horrible. The revising part was stressed out. My social life was gone just a bit.
I'm just going to do my best, I guess.
Yeah, do your best. It's all everyone asks for. And make sure you don't mess about in classes, because people tend to do still in year 11, take advantage, and then when it comes to the latter part of the year, they tend to focus and be serious about it. Year 7, 8 and 9 and 10 you had the right to mess about, but in year 11 it's all focused and serious now. You can still gain quite a lot for focusing and learning in year 11. Year 7, 8, 9 and 10, forget about those years. This year is the main important one. So thank you for everybody watching the stream. Sam, well done for winning the race, mate, and hopefully you can tune in next Saturday, 5:30, for another part of CRL action, which was a good race. Towards the end of the race, we saw good action between Rage, the championship leader, and Sam, game official. Hopefully we get more battles like that, but see you all later.